The time has come where I open up probably the most important element of this mini Studios unboxing series. So I'm guessing you guys, knowing this channel, you guys probably know what that is, even though I've unboxed a SM58 Shure microphone a couple of months ago. I've now got a microphone specifically made for studio. Now there's so many videos on YouTube and so much guidance online, so many microphones that you can choose from to record in a mini home studio, you know, beginners, budget, etc. Condenser microphones that are good for recording vocals, etc. But I've got the chosen one and I'm going to show you it today. So the microphone we'll be looking at today is the Audio-Technica AT2020. Not gonna lie, it took me a while to figure out where the name comes from, like the 2020 in the name. I thought maybe it's released in 2020 or something like that. That isn't the case, it's much older. I think it's from like 2007 or something, but I'm gonna check that, I'm not too sure. Apparently it's 2004, which makes me even more impressed with the quality that it claims to provide. I've watched many videos on this microphone and it looks pretty solid. I'm about to find out by myself. But yeah, it would have been so satisfying to have this come out in 2020 or buy it in 2020, but here we are in 2021. I'm still super happy to have it. So the way the box opens up is you have a little flap here. Open it up, two more flaps, and a little foam. And then there is beauty inside the box. So we have a little pouch here, which is very like thick. It's padded as well, which is really cool. Inside of this pouch we have a mount, and I'll show you guys how to mount this onto a microphone stand in a second. But this pouch is like a leather look, has the logo here at the front, and it's very thick and padded. So it will definitely keep your microphone safe to carry around. Other than that, we have a little pouch of silica gel and classic, obviously some manuals. Apparently I like to do this thing where I tell you guys we're moving on to the main part of the video and then show you guys the things that no one really wants to see at the beginning of an unboxing video. So let's skip to the important parts and I'll show you guys the actual microphone. Here we have it secure in this foam bed, as I call it, and take it out, and it's in a little foil bag as well. There we have it. It's a solid, heavy, I'm just having a look at it because honestly it's beautiful, but it's a solid, very heavy, very cold, metal built microphone. I love it already. So that was a close-up of the microphone, and this is what the box looks like when it's empty. Still a cheeky little logo on here. So as you could maybe spot on the close-up, this is a cardioid condenser microphone. This goes for the shape of the microphone, so obviously it's a little heart shape. This is the front, which means if I speak into it like this, it kind of gathers the sound from here all the way to here, but not so much from the back. So from the sides, mainly from the front, and not so much from the back. One thing that you must remember when switching from a dynamic microphone to a condenser microphone is the distance from the microphone when you sing, perform, or anything like that. So with a dynamic microphone like my SM58, you have to keep it pretty close to your mouth to be able to record or to be able to be heard in the speakers. Whereas with this, it's the complete opposite. You should keep it at a couple of inches away from your mouth. If you keep it really close to your mouth, you'll have a lot of plosives, so like pert sounds in your recording. And obviously you don't want that. You'll probably hear a lot of breath as well, so just watch out for the differences between a dynamic mic and a condenser mic. So as I said in the beginning of this video, the AT2020, the name of this microphone, doesn't correspond to the year 2020 at all. The AT stands for Audio-Technica, and the 2020 is a clever way to present the frequency response of this microphone. So the frequency response is between 20 and 20,000 Hertz, as you can see in one of these manuals here. As you guys know, I'm not like a techie or anything, so I don't have huge knowledge of the spec of these items. I kind of trust unboxing videos that I watch on YouTube that have way more knowledge, people that know way more about this side of things. So I'm not going to go into the spec too much. You guys can look into that yourselves, check out some other unboxing videos that perhaps give you more of an insight on this side of things. But I will help you on the practical side. I found it hard to find videos online that show how to mount this microphone onto a microphone stand, so I'll show you that right now. So I have a microphone stand like this. So in a normal situation you would have a mount that would fit this microphone. I seem to have a misplaced line somewhere, and I'm not going to spend the time finding it now because it's not really relevant for this video. But it's basically comfortable for when you're, like, for example, when you're sitting down and you want to play an instrument and you can't have a mic stand here, so you have the stand here and the little arm that reaches out to hold the mic in front of your mouth. This is the box that my microphone stand came from. This is the brand, and they also have a cheeky little logo here. Again, a very heavy-duty microphone stand made in Germany, so it's very heavy metal and stable, so I love it. As promised in the beginning of this video, I said I'm going to show you guys how to mount this microphone onto this microphone stand. That's what we're going to do right now. So the way you do that is this part needs to go on here. So I'm just going to twist that on. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it, but it does the job. So once you've got that on there, this is where the microphone goes. Now technically you've got the mic on there, but obviously this is where the XLR cable needs to join, so you can't leave it like this. So we need to play around with this a little bit. This ensures that our microphone is kept in the right position, so if I turn this really tightly, this won't drop anymore. But obviously we need to reposition it slightly, so I'm going to undo it. And you need to basically just twist it around, twist the stand around to find a position that you think is good for you. I suggest doing it something like this. Now I've got this on my side. Having the microphone in this position will give us easy access to the input where we need to plug in the XLR cable. And one thing that I realized I'm doing wrong already is you don't actually have to turn the whole microphone itself. You have a little circle here that you can spin in order to secure the mic in place, and that will also ensure that you have the front of the microphone where your actual mouth is, so you can easily record into it. Except now I've been twisting the wrong way, so that's good. That's a good start. Okay, so now I have the microphone securely attached to this stand facing forwards. This is probably about a good distance to record as well. I've probably got about 8 inches distance from the microphone, which is pretty good. Now we can move on to the cabling. So now we can attach our XLR cable to our mic. So now you'll be able to plug in the other end of this cable to an interface of your choice. For me, it's the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd gen interface. And if you haven't seen this video and me unboxing this interface yet, check out the link in the description for that. Here I am now plugging it in. After you do so, remember to turn on this 48-volt button here, and now we'll have signal, so you can see this light up. And when I speak into it, it should hopefully, the light should go green or red or yellow. Don't think it's picking it up very much right now because the volume is down, but that's basically how it works. I see fire, yeah, Inside the mountain, I see fire burning in the tree. So this is my very amateur mini home studio. As you can see, it's pretty much the whole setup that I've showed you guys so far. This is, these are the headphones that were in the previous video. This is the Focusrite Scarlett that was in the most recent video. And this is obviously the microphone that we're talking about in this video, including the stand. And I use a MacBook Air for my projects. Very professional setup where I stack books and put my Focusrite on top of it. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed this final video in this series. That's what I'm going to be using to record in my future videos. That's why there's been a bit of a break on my channel. I've been gathering the equipment and I wanted to put out these unboxing videos first, so you guys know what's going on, you guys are up to date. So I hope this mini-series has been useful for any beginner musicians, beginner singers, vocalists or recording artists out there who want to do something that's pretty cheap on a budget if you're a student like me, but you want to invest in the quality of your recordings. I think this setup will be pretty good for you, especially for vocalists, because that was my focus obviously. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you found it useful, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching, bye.